What's good, sports family? So as you guys see, we have a breaking news in the athletics organization. Yes, one of their own, Tyler Soderstrom, agreed to a 7-year contract worth $86 million. This is the pretty much largest in their franchise history yet. But before we get started, like, comment, subscribe. We have more sports content and news on the way. And yeah, as you guys see, I'm pretty much tan, coming back from the beach. Yeah, pretty tan. But let's get into the contract. So like I said, 7-year contract extension, $86 million. The deal includes an 8th-year club option and performance that could boost total value to $131 million over time. So what I mean is that every time he does something really good in his performance, like say he had the most triples on the team or all-star, he will get an extra million because he's, doing what his contract says. Now, the duration of the control, this extension buys out his arbitration years and locks him up through at least at age 30, potential 31 if the option is exercised. So he has about 7 years, might be 8, and he will be getting paid, the $86 million straight up. But if he does do, what he says, like all-star games and most hits or whatever, he'll get an extra $40 to $50 million, which is amazing for him. Now, why the A's extended him? So the Athletics committed to Soderstrom because he had a breakout season in 2025. As many of you guys already know, he became a key part of their young core. He flashed 276 average, which is really good. 25 home run and 93 RBIs in 158 games. Strong production for a young everyday player. He also improved against left-handed pitching, a career challenge early on. So early on in his career, he was really bad, but he improved, which is amazing. My apology. Strong production, including a big role in the outfield despite originally being at first base. He pushed up a solid WAR, wins above replacement, making him one of the most valuable players on the A's last season. The extension also reflects the A's broader strategy and securing young talent long term as they build towards future competitive, especially with their impending move to Las Vegas. So is this the biggest in franchise history? Like I said before, yes it is. This is $86 million guarantee contract. It's the largest guarantee deal in Athletics franchise history, surpassing previous top contracts like $67 million deal the team gave out in the past, which I think is Sevy, their pitcher, that used to play for the Mets. I think that was their contract that they gave him. Even with the potential escalator and option, the guarantee portion already set the franchise record. In terms of guarantee money, their player extension is the biggest in A's history, and of course, far smaller than the massive contract you see from some other MLB teams, but it's a major financial commitment by the Athletic standards. So yeah, guys, pretty much the Athletics wanted to pretty much extend him. He did amazing last year. He honestly improved a lot from left side of the plate. First left-handed pitchers, my apology. And his stat shows it. He played about 158 games, batting average 276, home runs 25, runs batted in, RBIs 93, on base slug 820, which is really good. Hit 155, run score 75, walks 55, stolen bases 8, and career in general though as a whole. My apology, I'm still getting from sick. A little cake got me sick. Games played 264, batting average 250. By the way, this is career MLB total. Home runs 37, RBIs 126, hit 219, on base percentage 323, slugging 431, OPS 754. And if you want to see his growth from 2023, which is MLB debut, he had a 160 average, which is really bad. 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, and 45 games. So you see how bad 2023 was, but he's a rookie coming into play. Now, in 2024, he got an increased role. he hit a 233 average, which is much more improved. Not amazing, but it's something. 9 home run, not the greatest. 26 RBIs, better, in 61 games. So 61 games in 2024, not the greatest, but somewhat improved. Now in 2025, he did, like I said before, breakout in average home run, RBIs, walk, and overall offensive impact. So as I said before, he did really, really good overall. Let me pull you up his stats. 2025, like I said, his average was 276 in 2025. In 2024, it was 233. So a major jump right there. It shows that he's a pretty good player. Now in RBI, he had let me check, RBI 93. Before in 2024, he had 26. Good one. Now, home runs, he had 25 this past year. In 2024, 9. People say, I get it. He's not a power hitter, but I think he can eventually hit a 30 mark. If you wanted to, maybe 40, but that's kind of pushing it. But I think 30 mark can be his ideal. But he's more of a get the ball on the ground and drive a run in. Now, as for walks and overall, I forgot. Never mind. Doesn't really show that. I should have popped that up earlier in the video. But as you guys saw, he made a very big improvement. 2023, MLB debut, trying to figure out how MLB does. He was in the minors and all. Then 2024, start to feel out the game, a little bit of improvement, and then this past year, did amazing. You would have thought he would have been a major for 5+ years. But yeah, guys, the Athletics extended one of their own. Honestly, been doing really amazing for them. I hope, they don't trade him away like they do with every other players in the past. As you guys know, in the past, the Athletics are so used to trading away their players, even though they sign them, which is wild. Or they don't really keep them because of contract issue or whatever. But I think they're much more serious now. I know they're not all in free agency as much, but I think right before or when they hit to Las Vegas, they're going to spend big. I feel like they're going to do it. They're going to spend not like amazing, like a New York or LA market, but I think they're going to be much more in the range of I'm trying to think of a market. Like a Houston? Yeah. Oh, just before I was about to end this video, I'll say that this is a very solid contract for a player. Just before I was about to do my last part, I'm going to say this. A $86 million deal with 8 years, honestly, is like pretty good because a lot of players, they are expecting more or they're expecting less years and somewhat around $86 million. But it's very interesting how he's accepting this. But I think the reason why he's accepting this is that when he hits the age 30 and 31, that's when his prime is. And when that prime comes, he's definitely going to ask like another 8, maybe 5 years of over 100, 200 million, not thousand. So I think this is a pretty good deal for him. For both sides, I think the Athletics did it because they can keep a long-term guy. He can keep on growing and growing, and they can stay there for a long period of time. I think for him it's good because he knows the system there. He's comfortable. And I think he has a good chance to become one of the big stars in the majors if he stays on this track. Yeah. And yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. Would you like this signing? Yes? No? Do you think they overpaid, underpaid, or just right? And yeah, I'll see you guys next video.